Um, oh, I don't know. That was funny. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a dog in this fight because I feel like I'm very, I guess, appreciative of everything, like needs, especially, and all that. And then the wants are great, so I'm appreciative that I can get these things and stuff. So I don't know. I feel like, but I like what Andrea said about, just having ambition. So I feel like that's really why some people probably aren't satisfied with it because they just see better for themselves. They just want to, grow beyond there. And that don't mean that they don't appreciate what they already have because I love everything I have. It's just that I do want to have more. You can always just strive to be better, or you'll just be stuck in complacency and you'll always be working that job, only making X amount of money, or always accepting crumbs and stuff like that. So you can always, ask for more, especially if you're deserving of it. Now, if you're a person that don't work hard, then, don't even try. But if you are somebody that's definitely got some goals for your life, I can see you being unsatisfied with, a low portion in life when you know you can have better.
Okay, Trev.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to address that situation we're just talking about because I think people missed the very first part of what it is that you said. The first thing that you said was you talked to your wife and told her what was happening, and she agreed. Like, what people have to understand is that if you have a good wife, she's going to support you. You come together as a family and you say, okay, we about to level up. We trying to elevate, so we gonna grind right now. And him as the leader of his household, he go ahead and make that decision. She supports it. What's the problem with that? It's going to be a heavier load for both of them. That's just what it is. If I need you to help compensate on this and you agree to it, why should anybody have a problem with that? That's how it works. You come together and make it work. There's nothing wrong with that. I think as far as the video was concerned, I saw the homeboy Rodney break it down. He said it was basically the 80-20 really, right? So people will look at things and they'll say, you know what, this is so bad. When you go to other places, and I'm bringing it back to that, yes, a lot of people are, and even here, some people are just happy with the simple life. And they're not worried about financial problems. They're not worried about buying the latest Benz. They're not worried about having to vacation 4 times a year. And they're okay. They're more concerned about, okay, are my kids doing well? Do I have food? Do I have my children in school, good schools? There's some people that it just doesn't take that much. And it's all about your perspective. Sometimes we're worried about the wrong things. We're always looking at what it is that we don't have. And most of our lives are pretty good. Everybody, I think their lives are likely better than the average person, right? And we don't appreciate it sometimes. Family is important. The people around you, your friends, they're important. The food you're consuming, that's important. We worry so much about material things, and we let that derail our lives. We just have to have this. We have to be doing this. And we even apply it to relationships. We heard a long list of requirements earlier about what a man is supposed to have, right? He's supposed to be doing this in his with his life. He's supposed to look like this. He's supposed to talk like that. There's a whole long list of things that he's supposed to have, right? And we're not worried about, is he a person that I can get along with for the long term? Is he of good character? Will he make a good father? Is he a good leader? We always worried about the wrong things. It seems as if like our nature is just to be unhappy. And I know human nature in general, we kind of just worry about the wrong things sometimes. And we don't have to do that. It's all about your perspective. And one of our biggest problems, including in relationships, is not understanding what actually matters.
All right.
In other words, women or children.
Godly. Um, to the point of the conversation, I'll always ask people this question: when is enough enough? Because a lot of people don't. They have, you get all this stuff and then you say, well, I want more, and then I want more, and more and more and more. And look, and as you're driving for this, you're driving yourself crazy because a lot of people want things that they can't even get. You want shit you can't even have. That's not even in your wheelhouse. and you so focused on either other people's shit or shit you can't have, you lack the ability to recognize that you have a lot around you in that moment. You start to neglect your kids, you start to neglect your family, you start to neglect your job, chasing after things. When is enough enough? But hey, look, you got the most ambition on the planet, fair. Go ahead and shoot for the stars. I'm not mad at anybody that tries to shoot for the stars, but when you find yourself constantly looking over the fence to see what somebody else got and how you got to get it, to ask yourself, what does that help you? What does that make your life look like? When you're constantly looking to see if the grass is greener on the other side. And this isn't anything. You hate your job because you're looking at your friend's job saying, oh man, he must have a better job than me. And then you get over there and find out the job ain't what you want. So now you're looking back at a different job. Or you riding in your car that you spent your hard-earned money on. Hard-earned. You were happy at first. And then your friend ride past in a better car, and all of a sudden you got to have that car. That's what social media did to y'all today. That's why all of y'all looking at everybody else's fucking relationship trying to figure out why your shit suck. When in reality, you got a good thing going. But because you ain't doing what they're doing, your life sucks.
Now, what if their life really actually does suck, though?
Well, then if your life sucks, there's some objectable things that we can notice. Like, you gonna notice if your life sucks or not. I'm talking about people who got relatively decent, good lives, and they're looking at social media and saying, why ain't my life that life? They looking at basketball wise, or they looking at fucking, they're watching you, they're watching people like Sprinkle Lady talking about something, well, I want what she has. Or they on TikTok looking at this woman that got this soft life, saying, well, I want that life. Or you got men that got good women, got a good woman at home, but because your woman ain't doing what this guy on YouTube woman is doing, all of a sudden your woman is trash.
I think as humans, we naturally want to excel and do better, and sometimes you want a better boyfriend or better girlfriend. Because sometimes going up, when you're going up just in life, you meet a woman or you meet a guy at this particular point, y'all weren't meant to be together. Y'all just ran into each other while you was on the way up. And then next thing you know, you going up and this person is still here. Yes, get a new woman or get a new man because this person ain't excelling. You gotta keep growing in some type of way.
At that point, then nobody on this panel should be complaining about the divorce rate because it is what it is. You gotta grow.
No, you gotta find somebody that wants more.
No.
Also,
that's how relationships end. If you're in a relationship with this person and you're married to him, and y'all got kids, and you say, "Well, that person is no," but that's what I'm speaking to. That's what I'm speaking to.
I said a girlfriend, bro. Sweeney,
let me ask y'all a question.
I'm not talking about girlfriends.
Sweeney,
let me ask.
Okay, if you're talking about girlfriends, fair.
So the whole thing about it is find somebody that wants more, just like you want more, because some people are content.